experiences. Yet the primary guiding principles of EMDR therapy have remained the same. It is worthwhile here to review those principles and to answer some questions. Trauma comes in many forms. Most of us are used to thinking of trauma only as those big events that appear in the newspapers. War veterans, survivors of natural catastrophes and terrorist attacks. These are the sufferers of trauma in the popular imagination. But in fact, by dictionary definition, trauma is any event that has had a lasting negative effect. We all know people who have lost jobs, loved ones, even possessions, and who have truly suffered as a result. When you lose your peace of mind, or if you never had it, there can be serious physical and psychological consequences no matter what the cause. Regardless of the triggers, the causes are generally found in earlier life experiences. We call these experiences traumas. Trauma can be healed. Anxiety, stress, guilt, rage, and fear, regardless of the cause, are extremely unhealthy if they are long-lasting. Fortunately, the body uses a process similar to digestion in order to resolve upsetting experiences. Just as the digestive system extracts nutrients from the food we eat, so the mind's information processing system, when functioning properly, extracts useful information from our experiences. What we learn from this information allows us to move forward. When the memories of upsetting experiences are processed, the related emotions, beliefs, body responses, and thoughts are transformed, becoming healthy and adaptive. Sometimes, though, negative experiences remain in memory unresolved, leaving a residue of emotion to dominate our daily lives. The system becomes stuck, as if it was choking on trauma, and often requires assistance in order to get moving smoothly again. This is where EMDR therapy comes in. Therapy for the body, therapy for the mind. Most people think that therapy involves only talking about problems. However, one aspect of EMDR therapy is that you do not have to talk in detail about a trauma for it to be digested by your own information processing system. Basically, this involves what some have called bottom-up instead of top-down processing. In other words, rather than trying to talk through the problem, the processing occurs on a physiological level and allows new associations, insights, and emotions to emerge spontaneously. EMDR therapy involves a very specific set of procedures to help this digestive function in the brain, which neurobiologists refer to as information processing. EMDR therapy is guided by the adaptive information processing model, which identifies negative life experiences stored in the brain as central to mental health problems. A number of neurobiologists and memory researchers point out that major traumas and other disturbing life experiences are stored in the wrong form of memory. Instead of being stored in memory where they can be remembered without pain, they are stored in memory where they hold the emotions and body sensations that were part of the initial event. Because these memories are not able to connect with other, more helpful information, they remain isolated from other life experiences in our memory networks. For example, even though we can look at things rationally where other people are concerned and know they aren't to blame for certain things, we can't view ourselves in the same way. We may recognize that a victim of rape should not be blamed for the actions of the rapist, yet placed in the same circumstance ourselves, feel somehow at fault. Basically, no matter how intelligent or spiritual or experienced or educated we are, the memories can simply be stored in the wrong form of memory. We didn't cause it. We are suffering from it. The memory system is in the brain, and the brain is part of the body. Most of us recognize that if our body is cut, it will begin to heal, unless there is a block, such as a splinter.